Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. My name's Akinoff, and I hope you're having a good time, or something like that anyway. Last time we beat the Rustboro City gym leader Roxanne, I think. Is it Roxanne? Oh, she doesn't say her name, but she says I should challenge other gyms. Okay, I really didn't want to get on this adventure, but now that I'm started, may as well see it through. I kind of want to talk about why I decided to let's play Pokemon. It's mostly because, well, it's half because I wanted some people to actually see my content, because Pokemon's a lot more popular than if I just chose a niche game. And another part because, oh, we're getting talked to get out of the way. Some Aqua Grunt. Okay, anyway. Some Aqua Grunt ran off, took goods, and we'll go chase that guy. But another part is that my channel, I kind of want to dedicate it to RPGs, and Pokemon's a perfect example of a beginner RPG. Or introduction RPG. I mean, yes, like for older audiences it has a much more in-depth competitive side, which was never actually which is never like what they planned initially. It took them like 3 or 4 generations to actually get to start working well, but it was fairly impressive nonetheless. Anyway, I just thought, you know, if I'm going to cover RPGs on this channel, I should cover a variety. Some simpler ones, some like kid-friendly ones that are easy to get into, like Pokemon, and some ones which are a little more, you know, typical RPG set in fantasy settings and stuff like that. And maybe even a few, maybe I'll try and do a few like steampunk or futuristic RPGs later. Like, one of the things I just considered doing, I was like, this morning when I was taking a shower, I was like, maybe I should consider doing a blind Let's Play of a patched version of Megami Tensei. And then I thought to myself, that'll be a nightmare. Because I have no idea what happens in that game. And anyway, back to the story. Back to what we were doing. This guy got robbed by Team Aqua. Oh, those guys again. Didn't the last one learn his lesson? Oh, so it's only serious trouble? Okay. Like it's not like risking the company and your life or anything? Okay, then I can take my time. I still want to catch an Abra, just because it's an Abra. And, you know, if a Zigzagoon shows up, it's a Poochyena. I can't remember whether Poochyena can learn Cut. Actually, since Marshtomp's such high level, I'm gonna switch Tailo into the lead, so that Tailo can do stuff. Anyway, in the last patch of grass, of course. And it's a Tailo. I don't care about the other Tailo, I have my own Tailo. Quick attack. I'm only doing this because Tailo needs, of course, a little more experience before we go on. Not a whole lot. Not like I'm going to grind for it or anything. And then there's this. I always do that. Not Pokemon. If we go to our bag and our Teams and HMs, I wonder if anyone can learn Cut. None of my Pokemon can learn Cut. Well, that's fantastic. I'm gonna need to catch an HM slave at some point. Huh. Oh. Yeah, that's a reference to the move Uproar. That is something that, the Pokemon that are in here, I can't remember what they're called. I'm probably thinking of the evolved forms now, like Loudred or something. Whismur. They can use Uproar and it becomes quite a nuisance if there's a lot of them. but they don't show up in like doubles or in the wild in this game, so not a problem. Oh. Someone stole your Pokemon? Jeez. Just stealing goods and Pokemon? That's just not acceptable. What are you afraid of? Goddamn Whismers. Well, at least it's not a rock type. Taylor wouldn't be very good against rock types. I'll kill this one just... Actually, it's in a good position to catch it, so... I'm all for catching any Pokemon I can. I don't know if I'll use Whismer. It'd be a strange one to use on my team, but... not the worst I've ever heard of. Also, if I can learn Cut... I really should get a Zigzagoon. Nah, I got no nickname for it. Nope, not able to learn Cut either. So much for that idea. Ah. Well... it's not so much that I want to battle you, it's more so that I just want to kick your ass. And at level 11 Pugina. I'm so impressed. I'm gonna growl, lower its attack a little bit. Not that I think it's going... but credit, jeez. I'm gonna switch into someone else now. I'm gonna switch into Shroomish. And use Lifesteal Stress that I don't really care about. That didn't do him much good, he's still one attack stat down. And Shroomish will just suck the life out of him. So, easy as pie. If pie were made out of pie. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up now. Now he's back to normal attack. Not that it'll do him much good. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Ugh. But I'll just drain him of his life and we'll be done with this guy. And of course we'll get XP for our birdie. Taylor. Oh, you're above normal attack now. Well, that's fantastic. But you know what? You're probably dead as well. Yep, dead as a doorknob. I should have probably started my timer, but... we'll just... for this one time I'm gonna record for just a while. If I had a certain time on my actual clock, I'll just stop. Yeah. I'm not a cop, so I can't actually arrest you, but... does mean we're stealing something from a... from a big company ever necessarily easy? And you're just giving it up? I suppose I could just have my Pokemon mule you or absorb from you until you give it up. Ah, Mr. Brownie. Weren't you that guy that was in that shack down south a little bit? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, well, I'll probably see you around there, but... I'm gonna have to get out of here first, because I don't like being in caves. Well, I'm gonna... I think there's still one thing I have to deal with in town. That's not Pugina's. And I'll get to town eventually, just I need to walk through a whole bunch of grass. Ah, this guy, yes. Yep, I got the goods back for you, you lazy old man. You should be doing this yourself, not some kid. Not really, I'm just some kid. Any kid can do this. Have you seen the competitive leagues? That's where great trainers are. Oh. Okay. Right, I kind of need to get going. I don't... I kind of don't particularly care. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Yep, he's kind of incompetent. You're thinking I'm not just a normal person and I'm amazing? Thanks, I guess. But anyway, what is it? Yeah, I kind of just got roped into that. I never actually agreed, but I suppose. Dewford Town. Isn't there a gym there? I think someone. I heard something about there being a gym there at some point in my life. Back when I was like 5 or something. Oh, Stephen. What? This? Who? Stephen who? Stephen... Oh, it's Stephen Stone. That's what it says on the letter. Okay. Right. And we get the Pokénav. I mean, you could just have a map. And it heals our Pokemon. And we can leave. And get out of here as fast as possible. At a walking pace. There's a whole bunch of researchers here who'll spout nonsense at us, and there's nothing of value. And we're out. Okay. And we get the match call feature. Alright, so we're basically somewhere near the same level as the whatever it was in Pokemon Gold and Silver and Crystal. Match call. I suppose we have to call the president. Yep. Hey, president. Yeah. Ah. Well, that's annoying. What does... I can't do that. Anyway. I think I'll just move on from here. And we're gonna probably go south to Dewford. Our Pokemon are in fine condition. I'm not actually going to use Whismur, but here's May. And we have a battle with her. So, let's do this. Can I just ignore her? Nope. Yep. Okay. I'm getting dragged into this, aren't I? I'd get chewed out by the professor if I didn't, wouldn't I? Oh, yeah? Ah. What happens if I say no? Ah, so I could... Wait, can I still walk this way? She doesn't stop me, but... We'll battle her anyway. She says she's not going to lose, but I kind of doubt it. She has 2 Pokemon and I have 4. And the first one's a Wingull, which, well, that's fine and all. But I think I can kill it fairly easy. A Supersonic Confusion? That's more of a nuisance than what I have. Confusion strats are kind of annoying. This is the problem with Confusion. Sometimes you'll hurt yourself. And the other problem with Confusion is it's always accompanied by a, if I were to be honest, a Zubat. That's where I see it most. Okay. Making me less harmful to myself, but let's switch to someone more useful like Marshtomp. And Marshtomp cannot. Marshtomp will just hit you with Water Gun. Growl won't affect Water Gun, of course, since it's special. And we'll just knock down this Wingull. And all that's left is your Trico. Or if it is now a Grovyle, it's still a Trico. I'm going to switch to Taillow. And take advantage of my type advantage here. It's a level 15 Trico. Now I'll switch out the Shroomish. The Shroomish can probably handle Trico better. After all, it has a fair amount of bulk. Leech Seed isn't something you can exactly fight very well. Ah, frike. I forgot. I'll just tackle. Lowers my defense a bunch, but that's okay, because I kind of knew this was going to happen. And we crit and finish him off. Taillow goes to level 13, just what we want. Wing attack, that'll be great. We can upgrade to our 35 power generic flying type move to a 60 power generic flying type move. And poof! I remember, when was it Tada? At some point it's Tada, not poof. Taillow forgot Pick, and Taillow learned Wing Attack, so that's great. Anyway, we just defeated May. Awkwardly. Yeah, I was better than I expected, to be honest. Okay. Oh yeah? Well, that's handy to know. Anyway, I'm gonna go on and, well, firstly I'm gonna try catch a Zigzagoon at some point to use as an HM slave, and then I'll meet you at, probably Mr. Bernie's place, just because we need to go to Dewford, and Dewford's to the south. If we go to the Pokenav, and the world map, and the home map, not the world map, Dewford's over here. And this Slateport, so if we go by this water here, somehow, with the help of a seafarer, I'm sure we can get thing in no time at all. I'll see you when I'm either doing something interesting or at Mr. Thingamabob's cottage. Well, on my little looking about, I found something that's a bit of a thing that I didn't actually know was on this route until I looked up this route's Pokemon. There's a Marill. This is on Route 104. You can find it in the grass above the berry shop place. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can catch it. I don't want to do too much, so I'm just gonna do a quick attack. As long as this doesn't kill it. No, we're good. I should be able to catch it just fine. Don't know if I'm gonna be using it on my team or anything, but Because, you know, I've already got a water type. But, you know, I just thought I'd show off that you can find Meryl's here. This boat is covered in water repellent fur because the fur, it can swim through water at high speed without being slowed by the water's resistance, which, when you think about physics, is absolute nonsense, but okay. No. Anyway, I'll see you once I'm doing something else interesting. Well, I just caught a Zigzagoon. This is going to be my HM slave, so... hopefully it'll be useful. No nickname for him yet. And if I go bag... cut, use... a small note about the Meryl, it can be found anywhere in grass on Route 104, I think. That's just where I found it in particular. So I grabbed the whole bunch of things that weren't able to use cut, and I finally got a Zigzagoon that can. And now it knows cut. Just gonna check. I think Zigzagoon's only ability is pickup, right? Yeah, may pick up an item. I don't know if that's the only one I can get, but I remember that I've at times caught Pokemon that is used commonly for pickup, and I've gotten one that doesn't have pickup, so it's a bit awkward. Anyway, pickup's kind of handy. The higher level your Pokemon is, the better it is actually as well. So if I wanted to use a Zigzagoon on my team, it could actually become useful in a lot of ways, but it's a hard thing to raise a HM slave to actually be strong. Anyway, we're gonna go to, actually we're gonna go looking for places to cut. I'll see you at each one. And the northern entrance to Petalburg Woods, there are 2 cuttable trees there. We only really need to cut 1 to get through, so we'll cut that. Actually, I might throw up a repel, considering we're actually doing this, so and I have no actual need to fight here right now. I was letting Talo take care of anything that we encountered before this. And I was right. Look in gaps and you will find items. Anyway, what I was saying was, what's this? We got a Miracle Seed, which, I mean, isn't exactly good for any of our Pokemon, but if I give that, if I find it, but raises the power of grass type moves, yeah, that's okay on Shroomish for now. I would have preferred the, whatever the water is, but in here we can find also a Great Ball. The tiny, back to the Tiny Mushroom, that's an item you can sell. I don't know if it has any other uses. It might be traded for, teaching you a move in this generation, but generally speaking, to my knowledge, it's just a sell item. Repel wore off. They don't ask you if you want to use another one in this generation, which kind of sucks. There's a little cut there. Don't worry, it's just stuff. I said some things that I realized you guys didn't need to know, so we'll just run from this battle. I'll use another repel. And we'll be on our way. Yep, and here's another Tiny Mushroom. More selling. I don't know if you can, if this is any other use in this generation, but if it does, that's great for them. Anyway, here's the bottom of Petalburg Woods, and I'll see you at the next spot. And here we are, north of Petalburg Woods. Besides the water, there is a tree we can cut, so let's get through it. There's an item behind it, so we'll find out what that is. And it's X accuracy, so that's nice enough. I'll see you at the next spot. Well, up here on the... where are we? I can't remember. On this route here, with the cave that we can't go all the way through and whatnot, there's a tree here that we can cut. And we want to cut it. There are also a number of Pokemon on this route. I want to see which Pokemon I have in the lead. I have Taylor and Shroomish. That's fine by me. I'm not going to rush Marshtomp getting stronger. There's a place we will get a lot stronger soon enough. Okay, Bag has several pockets. That's useful information if you're completely new to this, but we're not, so... And we've shown that off already, so yeah, that's a bit silly. Well, that's a terrible fate to have. Right. See, I'm kind of a... I'd say the term is apathic. But Lotad and a Zigzagoon, that's what you're saying is impressive? That'll kill the Lotad. That'll deal a fair amount of damage to the Zigzagoon. Yep, the Lotad's dead in one hit, so... Am I supposed to be impressed? Another double Zigzagoon, really? I don't need to fight double Zigzagoon. Double Zigzagoon's a waste of time. Oh my, you tackled me. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing. It's pretty basic when you can just overpower your enemies. Gain a bit more XP. I might actually be at the point where I need another team member to balance out all the experience we'll be getting. Just all the Pokemon that I've caught aren't very good for it. Really? You rich pricks. Using full restores? Can't believe you lot. I am unimpressed. And a Poochyena? Not exactly a big threat, but really the full restore? Yeah, it'll go down easy now. So, Tailow's good for a lot of Pokemon that our Shroomish isn't. Which is good to know. Oh yeah? Rich kids who have never suffered in their lives. They need to suffer a little bit. Everyone does though. If you live without any pain in your life, then, well, you haven't really lived. After all, you can't only have good things. What was the term I used to think of? Something or other. And there's a Ralts and a Marill. Psychic and Water type. Would be Water Fairy later, but, you know. So I'm going to Wing Attack the Psychic type and absorb off the Water type. That's the sensible thing to do. And the Ralts goes down one hit, but it will be the fate of the Marill. Oh, and Taylor goes to level 15. The Marill will not go down one hit because Absorb is a pretty weak move. And as I've said before, Life Drain is not what Shroomish's main role will be. We got a little bit to go before Shroomish can actually get into its stride and start to become powerful. Mega Drain, oh that'll be nice. At least for the time being. That's 40 power, the same as Absorb, so we'll replace Absorb. It's got less TP, but I'm not TP, PP. Playing too many games of TP in it. Xenoblade Chronicles Cross. I say Cross instead of X. I don't know why. It must have been like early promotional stuff where they said Cross a bunch. And all that stuff, but, you know. And Tales of Fantasia, your basic energy bar is TP. No, you lost because I was just better than you. At least this one's got it right. Oh, you're gonna register on it. I think they force you to register people. And it's just like, oh yay, why did I have to do that? Anyway, here, if we use cut, we can get an item and a bunch of berries. Which we may as well pillage. Pineapple berries? Obviously pineapple. Chesto berries. No idea what that's supposed to be. Chestnut? Huh. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again, but it's slowly going away. I hate it when my nose gets irritated like that. So we'll just pick these berries. And then we'll grab that item. Which is an ether. Okay, that's a PP restoring item. Sorry. I'm getting terrible at this. Too much game crossover. I'm being attacked by an owl! Oh wait. Anyway, I'll see you at the cottage. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna look in this grass for an Abra. And I found one, after about 10 or 20 other Pokemon which I ran away from. And I was like, I may as well try to catch it, so I threw a Pokeball and it worked! Abra, however, is not a Pokemon that's easy to train. It's a Pokemon that's Abra is a Pokemon that sleeps 18 hours a day. Observation revealed that it used Teleport to change its location once every hour. Oh, that's how I think my Pokedex should sound. Anyway, is the PSI Pokemon, or the Psy. It's the it just made me think of Earthbound. It's the Earthbound attack Pokemon. I kind of want to call it Ness now. Yeah, he's been called Ness. Because of bad jokes. Or, nah, just Ness. And I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to use that Pokemon straight away. I'm going to have to look up when it evolves and all that and see about that. I'll be back in a sec at the Pokemon Center. So, I'd kind of forgotten, but, you know, what's its name? Abra. It can evolve to Kadabra, but it can't evolve to Alakazam unless you trade, and, well, that's going to be a nuisance for me, so I'm just going to have to say, nope, I'm not taking that Psychic type. I'll probably find a Rock type up ahead and at some point and decide, hey, I'll use this instead. Anyway, we're here at the cottage. Let's go in and talk to our friend. Eh? Yeah. Right. I'm not sure I trust you anymore. Maybe I should silence that, but no. Sorry about that. I've been trying to sneeze all day, but yes, I do want to sail with this old timer. Yep, a letter bound for Dewford. And a package for Slateport. Yeah, I got dragged into all this. I never intended to go on a journey or anything, but you know, stuff happens. Oh, no problem. Okay. Yep, let's set sail. And he's in love with his bird. And now we'll take a leisurely cruise through this route that was infested with Pokemon trainers who are much too high level for us due to the fact that they're... Oh. Do you have my number? Oh. Does that just happen after a while? I can't remember. Or was it specifically on when you do this that it happens? Because that was rather weird. It felt out of place. And here's Dewford Town. We've hit land? Yep. I kind of miss being on the boat though, you know? Kind of like it. Well, we're in Dewford now. A tiny island in the blue sea. Yep, so much blue sea in this game. Anyway, my name's been Akinov. I hope you've had a good time, and good night, or something like that anyway. Next time! I suppose we'll try to find Steven. And I think there's a gym here, so we'll see about taking that on. See you then.